Good morning, and welcome to Redeemer Lutheran Church. I'm Pastor Gary Lodeholt. Thomas Dorsey was a blues pianist who eventually founded a touring jazz band about 100 years ago. In 1932, his wife was expecting their first child in Chicago, while Dorsey was heading to a gospel revival in St. Louis. One night in St. Louis, it was hot and steamy, and the crowd called on him to sing again and again. When he finally sat down, a messenger handed him a telegram telling him that his wife had just died. Not long after that, he found out that she had given birth to a boy, but later in the night, the boy also died. Dorsey was grief-stricken, feeling that God had done him an injustice. His grief lingered for days until finally a friend took him to a college and put him in a room with nothing else but a piano and closed the door. Dorsey wrote, "I sat down at the piano and my hands began to browse over the keys. Something happened to me. I felt at peace. I felt as though I could reach out and touch God. I found myself playing a melody, one I'd never heard or played before, and words came into my head. They just seemed to fall in place. The words were, 'Precious Lord, take my hand.'" This week we are looking at some hymns that we might understand come from the Baptist tradition of hymnody. The truth is that's really only about the tradition this hymn came out of. It is a hymn of profound trust, and trust is what Dorsey found in that music room. And perhaps the song resonates with us so much because we have been there too. Let's look at the first verse. "Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home." Oh, the moments of our lives may not have been quite so dramatic as his, and for others of us things might have been even worse. But we all know what it is to be tired, weak, and worn. We know what it is to be in the dark, longing for light. We know what it is to be in the midst of the storm. We know that longing for God to take our hand and hold us. The second verse continues the theme. "When my way grows drear, precious Lord, linger near. When my life is almost gone, hear my cry, hear my call. Hold my hand lest I fall. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home." We cry out to God, hoping, trusting that God hears us and will walk with us through life. Verse 3 seems to move beyond despair into full trust. "When the darkness appears and the night draws near, and the day is past and gone, at the river I stand. Guide my feet, hold my hand. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home." We too come to the river and hold out our hands. This image has meant more to me lately because of my grandchild Lincoln. When he's ready to be held, he simply holds up his arms, knowing and trusting that we will hold him safe and secure. God holds us like that. One more brief story. There once was a pastor who was walking with his son over a newly plowed field. The little boy was holding on to his finger, and every now and then he would stumble, lose his grip, and fall down. They would stop, dust him off, and then begin again. After this had happened several times, the little boy said to his father, "I think if you would hold my hand, I wouldn't fall." Precious Lord, take our hands. Thanks for watching, and remember to let this day belong to God.